Yo, yo, welcome back, guys. Josh has just asked what are we starting with this week. I believe we've got two shows, right? So we got Alicante and PCA.
And I had a client in IBFA was on Saturday, and obviously
Nabba,
Georgia was at it, and then Nabba World Championships on the 21st and 5th.
but there's not a lot of coverage of some of them. There's a FitX, there's not a lot out for that. There's not a lot out yet for Nabba.
No,
So we've got like basically PCA and then that pro qualifier.
yeah,
Cool. I'll be
proper.
honest, FitX, I don't really want to cover that anyway. It's the
No.
judging's like fucked in it.
We,
So
we don't want to promote that federation at all.
Yeah, first, no, we won't cover it. I don't know anyone that was. I didn't have anyone there. I don't know what was in it. So
what one of my clients was there and he was debating doing it later in the year. I was like, you can do it if you want to, mate, but if you don't get placed where you should get placed, will that psychologically affect you? And he
Yeah,
said, it might do. But anyway, he texted me and he was like, Matt, I'm so glad you told me that. There's no fucking way I'm entering this because he basically had a friend there, it wasn't even one of his clients. And he didn't tell me where his friend placed, but he just showed me the lineup and the way that they placed them. You can see from pictures sometimes, like sometimes it is hard to tell, like, oh, is he not in his pose? Is he in his pose? Is it lighting? But sometimes it's fucking obvious. And it was one of those cases where it was really obvious and it just the placings were just there's nothing more frustrating for a competitor. You put in all that effort, you want to get rewarded. It doesn't matter if you're beaten by a better person. That's
yeah,
fine. That motivates you. But if you're beaten by someone that's nowhere near as good, it fucks you off. And it fucks off everyone else as well that's involved. So
massively.
we're not going
I
to cover
like
that.
this side of Matt.
Yeah,
What's that?
traveling
This side of
time.
Matt. Go on, Matt.
Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy, so maybe I'm a bit grouchy. Yeah.
Good point. No, I agree, man. Fully agree.
My flight this morning, it's always a great idea, isn't it? Flying early, but then when it's actually time to get up for it,
Yeah,
it's
you're like,
always a big mistake.
oh. But at the
3
same
a.m.
time, it's better to get back. I always find it's better to get back and just.
True,
I
true.
bet you've not had a lot of sleep at all, have you, over the last 3 days?
I did, no, not in the last few days. I did manage to sleep on the plane on the way home, but it was one of those positions. But when I
Neck.
woke up, I was like, ah.
Yeah, feeling being in the 30s at that point when you're like, oh Jesus Christ, yeah.
Neck so far. How do you boys sleep on a plane? Have you got like a position that you go for?
You just end up tilting around with your head, don't you? It flops about.
I'm like this,
Oh, you're one of
and
those.
then just fucking
Whoever's
out.
just next to me gets me.
Yeah, Luce just gets squashed next to me. I'm spilling out into the aisle because I have to buy aisle seats,
Yeah.
I've done
And then
that.
and
you get
then
like knocked past every air hostess
oh
always
mate, can
passes.
we bring back size 4 air hostesses? Can we not have body positivity in air hostesses? Fuck me. She
Especially
was
on like Ryanair flights
Oh
and
mate, I was coming back from
EasyJet.
EasyJet and she was
That
built
would
like
be better for them. They're tight with luggage. They could be less tight then.
Right. She wait, honestly, right? She came over to me on the way, I think it was on the way back, I think. And she was like, oh, whose bag's this? And I was like, oh, it's mine. She was like, can you put that underneath your leg? And then she looked down, saw my legs, and went, yeah, that's not fitting in there, is it? So we'll leave that up there.
I got away with mine. My bag was massive. Sometimes they catch you, sometimes they
Yeah,
don't.
they do.
And
Ryanair are hot on it, EasyJet are a bit sometimes.
it was
And you
weird
can
because
pay a fortune.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's like 80 euros if
Like
they
80 quid, I
decide they
think,
want
or
to fuck
something.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Tamas's bag was the same size as mine, and luckily they picked him up because his was actually had a CPAP in it. So it's
Uh,
medical equipment, so he got away with it.
yeah.
And then she just
Oh,
didn't
wicked.
ask me, so she must have
Perfect.
presumed I had the same.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Um, but right, so on to well, should we start off with Alicante because we had amateurs on Saturday and then the pros on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Um,
let's do that.
there was a few amateurs in it, but I don't know anyone that placed top three. Do you boys?
Lewis placed second to the pro card winner in heavyweights.
Lewis looked really good, actually, didn't he?
Mate, from all the
Really good.
photos I'm seeing, I need to see better photos because I don't know how he's lost to the winner either in this weekend either.
I always get a little bit of like surprise when I see Lewis on stage. Like
Fucking hell.
in a lineup, he's loads bigger than what I think he's going to be. He's
That
massive.
guy, that guy to the left of him was the pro card winner.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's a bad. It is a bad pose for that
Oh no,
guy.
that post, that's what I mean. And the rest, Lewis uploaded some photos today actually, a whole load of photos, but they're all from the side, so it's like
Oh, fair enough.
So it's like,
It's tricky, isn't it? You
but
can't.
I'm just like looking at his legs. I'm like, okay, look, your legs look better. You look a little bit thicker. But obviously, until I'm straight on seeing them comparison, I can't know. And obviously, I don't know how they're looking through the back.
Yeah.
I can see that guy is very good.
The overall didn't look really good. That great though. To be fair,
You
And
can
that guy
see.
won his pro card, you say, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he won the overall.
Interesting.
You
Yeah,
can see
that's good.
Lewis is more conditioned. You can see that like way more detail through the quad, through the glutes, from the looks of things. Is this him here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you think maybe it's his structure then? I mean, look at his midsection.
that's the only thing I'm guessing. He's just got more of that typical structure, whereas Lewis is a bit more blocky in a sense. But
Yeah.
I'm a
Tough.
big fan of Lewis's physique, man. I think he looks really good, man.
I mean, when you take it into account, like there's only a certain amount of variables that we can control. He fucking controls it really, really well, doesn't he? Like
Yeah,
the condition is there. He always looks really full.
yeah,
So yeah, structure, there's nothing he can do about that variable, apart from
yeah,
maybe posing, but I imagine he's already done all he can on that front.
yeah. My mate Stu was in the heavyweights as well, but I don't know where I'm assuming he didn't make first call out, but I'm not
I
sure.
I saw him at the airport. I think where the fuck did he place again? I think he beat a couple of lads, but they want him as supers. They told him.
They want him in supers.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't get that though, because I would pull £10 off him.
Oh, he's got a sick physique. I've never seen him.
We covered him a couple of weeks ago at PCA,
Yeah.
I think.
He won
Oh, we
one of the
did.
PCA when he was just came in monstrous.
He is a little bit leaner here compared to that, so they have
I
dug him
think
in.
that's probably why I didn't reckon. Yeah, he looks a lot leaner.
It's it's through the back. He needs it more.
Glutes.
Like
Oh, Hank's guy, right?
lower back glutes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Looking at the photos I saw, I would say he's probably got £10 to pull off. So I don't know how they want him in supers.
He doesn't look as far. He doesn't. What, £10 from here? Oh, maybe well now he's in the shot. Hmm.
To be completely skinned to your fattest body part,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like at a pro qualifier, European pro qualifier. Do you know what I mean? From that side, I know they pulled only a kilo off between the regional and that show.
He does look
Um,
like for that kilo though, like a fair bit tighter.
Yeah, I thought that.
um,
More time on gear. Maybe he's just got more out of that as well. I
More
guess.
gear.
Yeah.
but yeah, I wouldn't say he's a super.
He could be maybe, but again, he'd have to grow a lot, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So what are they? Is the feedback saying
Yeah, just do a
carry on
different show. They'll
competing?
tell you something different.
Don't carry on competing and go get massive and then come back? Is that the first?
Nah, I'd just carry on.
Yeah, like
Guys, do you guys feel like if you are a good size super, you can get away with less condition though, which might actually suit him more once he has the size? Because he's clearly a guy
Depends how
that
good
really
you are.
struggles to get the dialed in glutes, right? But if he can get away with coming in bursting full, a little bit less condition, once he
I
has the
think it
size, it
depends
might
how
suit him.
good you are, mate.
I don't think he struggled to get it in. To be honest, mate, if I'm going to be completely honest, it's who's pulling the strings above. Like I've heard he's been on 3,000 calories and zero cardio. So that says to me you've got a lot to be able to pull off more condition.
Just suffer a bit, yeah.
Well, let's see what they do next. I don't know. I think he's debating whether to do another one or not. So
What is like
I'm
the
due
whole
to
like
I'm due to have a conversation with him. I'm about to because he initially I was meant to be helping out overseas, and then obviously like George just took the full reins of it.
mm,
Um, but I want to see him fully skinned, man. I want to see him at his best, and I don't think he's there yet. And I think like with his size, with his structure, he should be making first call outs, and he should be if he's skinned.
you
mm,
know, like nowadays though, there is like people that feel like they've got bragging rights if they've been on high food or low cardio. Like they post about it like it's like a really good thing. Like, why is that good? Aren't you meant to just do some hard shit?
Yeah,
Like
like,
I've always got very conditioned and I do eat low food.
yeah,
I do cardio because it gets me fucking conditioned.
1600 calories.
And I actually also feel like absolute death and very fatigued a lot.
But that's the part and parcel of it.
Yeah, but I get absolutely peeled. So do you know
see,
what do you,
I actually disagree with you two on this one. I think it
what
is
do
a
you,
good thing if you can if
Oh,
you
if
are
you get the
doing
required
size.
results.
no,
But if
yeah,
you
it's
if it
not. It's not that I'm saying that it's if you can do it, yeah. But people brag about it like it's like
Oh, you shouldn't brag about it if you're not
do you know
skinned.
like
Yeah,
Yeah, like
if you're not
some sort
skinned,
of
do you know
like
what I mean?
really, really good thing over somebody else. Like it
If
doesn't
you're
make any difference what you have to do, whether you do or you don't.
Yeah,
if
You
you're
yeah, I
just
get
get
that
fucking peeled.
aspect.
if
And
you're
if you get
Lewis,
truly peeled, you'll feel shit anyway. Whatever
yeah,
you
like
do.
if you're Lewis Breed eating 10,000 calories a day, like being in prep, like fair enough. Yeah, sound. Like, because
Yeah,
that's
but
what
to
he
be
does.
honest though, if he's absolutely diced, even with whatever he has to eat, he's still starving and feels like death.
Yeah, it's all
I
If he
relative.
gets
yeah.
diced, do you know what I mean? That's it's the feeling from how far you push it.
I will say though,
So
if you're eating 10,000 calories a day, I don't think you can be fatigued at any point.
No.
do you know what? I don't know. I reckon if he gets absolutely peeled and he's still training like a
You're
machine,
literally eating every fucking like hour
what
and
you
a
don't
half.
think like getting to that level of condition and being that fragile just through training the way that he does like an absolute machine, you'd have to
Oh,
pull that
I'm
back a
not
little bit.
saying that. I'm just saying more a case of if you have 10,000 calories, you're eating every hour and a half of the fucking day. So your energy levels and your glycogen levels are never getting like
Does he actually eat 10,000 calories or is it one of
that
them
was
things
what I
where
heard
people
the last time leading
people
into the last show, like the one of the pro
how
shows.
many times people say they're eating 10,000 calories and it's been like 3 high days and they've had like
I know
that's
Lewis
what they've
always
had
eats a ridiculous
10,000
amount of
calories
food.
in. Do you know what I mean?
Lewis does
I,
eat a lot.
Lewis Breed eats a
If I
fucking
can
shit
imagine
ton.
he fucking does, but I also think he probably does also suffer.
Yeah. But
Uh,
yeah, I think Stu's got some room to go. But I think, mate, once he fucking nails it, mate, I think he's gonna be a great heavyweight, mate. I truly think he's a great heavyweight.
I know you said obviously he can be tighter, which I do agree with, but I still think George did a fantastic job compared to Stu's last outing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Stu's last prep, for example. Right?
Oh yeah, but I mean that was fucking Lee Powell burying him into the fucking ground. Like,
Listen, remember, we also don't know the full story. Like you can go and say that it that George did this and that, but how does anybody ever know that that is the case? Like you can't say that, can you? George might have been telling him, "This is what I want you to do." You don't know that, so
Yeah.
fair play to George. Did a good job.
I think he did a very good job. Like I said, I saw what Stu looked like last time he prepped, and this is a lot better. Right, so that's Stu. Who else? Who else did we have?
I don't know who else was there.
I don't know anyone that came top three that is people that we cover. So there was some
No.
bikini that Jake coached, but the girls will go through that.
Claire
And
won.
there was a
Claire
bikini
won.
girl took the pro
CJM.
class.
CJM. Mikhail's Claire.
Who's that?
Claire Murphy. She won the pro card. She's a bikini girl that won the pro card. It's one of the CJM girls.
Oh,
Oh,
is it Josh that coaches her?
Yeah.
Oh, nice man. Yeah, we'll have a look.
where is it? Is it
You've gone onto my page, I think, haven't you? Oh no, you haven't. Carry on. There. And she came top 4 in her pro debut.
Oh, nice.
Nice. That's really good.
That's a good weekend for her.
Girl on the left, yeah, green Claire.
Yeah, class physique.
Oh, nice.
You,
Yeah, so
mate,
she came second at PCA Universe Pro Show, right?
yes.
Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, she had like crazy quads in that PCA front shot.
She won the Two Bros Regional and overall the other week.
Yeah,
Yeah. Cool.
really, really nice look.
I think that's
She's bikini to
smashed.
fucking see, mate.
Yeah, very, very good.
Awesome.
I can understand why you should get a placing in a pro show as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, so that is that. So on, should we just do the pro show whilst we're here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool. So we had quite a few UK competitors. We'll start off with men's physique. So Michael Kent did very, very well. He made the top 10. I think he was the only UK lad that made the top 10.
Matt, what was the actual show like in general? Was it busy? Was it good? Like,
Oh my God, bro.
was it a busy
Fucking
pro show? Yeah.
so busy. So VB Spaces, the venue, right? The pro athletes meeting, it was packed. All the seats were pretty much taken, just all the pro athletes waiting to register.
That's mad.
It was so busy. So yeah, 39 athletes in the men's physique. And it was a challenge for the boys because it was that hot backstage, there was a fire.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh shit.
An actual fucking fire. That's how hot
Load of cardboard caught fire or something, didn't it?
Yeah.
Standard, nice.
They couldn't pump up, bro. It's just far too hot. Like Tam would do like one round of pump up and his sweat, like this Tam would start running. Like you couldn't do anything. And there's not even enough fans back there. There's a couple of fans right backstage, like just before you're the class that's going to go on, you can stand in front of those. Otherwise, they won't let you. So you've just got to stand there and fucking sweat.
What about when they're on stage? Is there aircon there or?
And so in the area itself and on stage, it's actually a little bit cooler compared to backstage, which
Okay.
is weird because it should be the opposite way around, keeping the athletes cool, but it wasn't the case. And because there were so many competitors, they had to get re-pumped up. Like the individual eye walks took like 40 minutes to get through. The men's physique
Yeah.
class was about an hour long. So pretty crazy. So Michael Kent did very, very well. He actually self-coached here. So he used to be coached by Callum, pro coach. He self-coached this year, and I think this was his best look. He did really, really well. He was peeled, probably the leanest I've seen him, but the heat got to him a little bit as well, and he lost some of the pop to his back shot. So from the front, he actually kept up with everyone really, really well. And then when he turned around to the rear, that's where he kind of got edged out. So yeah, he did go down to 10th, but to get 10th out of 39 is pretty fucking good. So
Yeah. Very good.
he did really, really well.
And he
He's
has
quite
got a
low.
really nice look. Hasn't
He's got a
Yeah.
sick physique.
What's good now that he's a little bit leaner is his taper's just so much more improved because the way he actually hits his front shot, he manipulates his waistline really, really well. And look how tight that looks.
he? Yeah.
Um, because he's not actually blessed with the most genetically smallest waist. So you can see that in like just the back shot there. Look.
Yeah.
It's like where his bones are of his obliques, sort of in a sense, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, he poses very well, very, very well. So he definitely deserved it. So and that was his first show of the season. So I'm sure he's going to go on and he's got the potential to start collecting points here. He often makes the first call out. So this is the type of guy where the point system's actually going to benefit him quite a lot, I think. Classic. Do we have anyone in classic? We had Ross in classic, didn't we?
Did
uh,
we have someone in classic?
yeah,
Yeah,
Ross Hume.
we had Ross Hume.
Oh, yeah, and he's moved, hasn't he, from men's physique?
Yeah.
Um,
Ross's physique's an interesting one, isn't it? And it's like
yeah.
it. I,
I
I I think the constant tensing of his abs in classic stage is hurting him because
I think he
Told him
still
that.
looks like a men's physique athlete a little bit that's moved.
I told him that
There's
backstage.
everyone all he needs to do is I've never seen him just pull up and just have his waist just elongate and stretch up because every single person he was stood next to on that lineup was doing that, but he crunched down on his abs. So straight away he looks out of place.
brings
Right.
everything right down.
That's exactly what I told him backstage. It's mainly in his front relaxed as well.
Yeah.
He just gives away so much size.
And it's like you all you do by doing that is make yourself look like a
He's done
bodybuilder.
another show, hasn't he? Is there a shot where he that shot that we're talking? It's like in a front double. It's a nice shot. Don't get me wrong. Like it's just when you put it next to other people, and I could get when you're looking at a check-in why this would look nice.
Yeah.
But this is where, like, when you go to pro shows and you got the experience, like when Matt goes, he's seen it, you go or Josh all the time, especially when I've been in them, you're seeing these lineups, what everyone else will do, and you need to know that, I think, before you're going to go into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like you said, when he's on his own, like that looks fucking
that looks
classy.
great.
Honest-
It's yeah,
It
He
looks
can bring
really
condition. That's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? He can pack on some size. He's already grown quite well. If he's going to stay in classic, he needs to start being a bit more switched on in how he's going to present himself to sort of be compared against these other guys rather than stand out for the wrong reasons.
have you
Do I think he's going to be a better long term? Just keep growing to bodybuilding, probably.
Yeah. He does grow quite well as well.
He
Like
does grow well. Like everything I've seen, he grows well. He gets skin peeled. He's got big legs. He needs to slab more on the back. I think obviously genetics and insertion points are obviously going to hold him back a little bit. But if you can just take no cap off and just go, Ross, just grow, just grow, just grow, just grow.
hmm.
I think he'll suit
where
bodybuilding
I
better.
don't know where he would be relative to his cap.
I think he's fairly close to it. I don't think he's miles
No, I
away.
don't think he's got
And
a
I
lot
think
to
if,
go.
in fairness to him, in the top guys, he looks good. He's definitely bigger than when he did men's physique. But I think he'd have to grow a hell of a lot to be a top classic guy in today's standard.
Yeah, and I just don't think he's got the cap. And obviously, when the man is that peeled already,
And I also don't know if he added that on, if he would actually look classic or just aesthetic as a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen him in poses that I believe are classic, so it's hard to judge.
Yeah. That's
Have
what I
you,
was saying.
have
Like
you,
once I would see him hit some like elongated poses, stop crunching down, see how he looks in those types of things. It's like, is this the right class?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
some people just cannot vacuum though, can they?
No, but I don't. You don't think you have to
Not
vacuum
all
though.
of
The
them do
same,
though. You just
but they
you can
don't. They
just
just like bring
pull
it
up,
in slightly and then pull up because that's all
just
I
suck
did.
your stomach in and pull it
Yeah,
up.
Yeah, yeah,
it's elongating everything rather than crunching down and making yourself smaller because all you do is
You just
just
need to practice holding your tummy in.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I get you.
It's
Yeah,
nothing. It doesn't have to be a
It's
ridiculous.
just it makes you way too small across your chest.
Yeah.
yeah. I definitely agree.
Because what people don't realize is you need thoracic extension. You need to be coming up to
You're
open out.
already making your lats come in and
Yeah.
your
And your
chest, and then
chest.
your arms are going to come down. They're
Yeah.
not going to be as so everything is going to be completely just in
Yeah.
it.
Literally.
And I know because, funnily enough, actually, I made the same mistake the first time I did the Two Bro show. I want Kuba's fault because he don't know classic posing, but he got me to do that in a front relax and squeeze down. And when I come off stage and I look back at the shots, I was like, what the am I doing? Because I've never actually seen it comparatively to anybody.
I
And you
see.
think it looks good when you're looking at yourself and you're looking at your abs, and you're thinking, my
Yeah,
abs look great. Completely different when everyone's there opened up and I'm there.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same thing. I've done it.
Unless you are really big,
Oh yeah.
then you can get away with it. Like Sasan hits it, doesn't he?
Well,
Sometimes
yeah,
that's
because
on.
that's exactly how Sasan hits every single shot.
But
He crunches it down, but he's already massive and he's a bodybuilder. So
I also feel like you can sometimes be rewarded on what you've got is different if you're very big and very good, like Sasan.
yeah.
But he's obviously coming into a category he's not yet developed and there. Sasan's known for what he's showing them. So I think it's a tactics thing in Sasan's game. Bit of an IQ thing maybe as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And also when you're an open bodybuilder and you're just that big, you can pose shit and still look good.
And he does both, doesn't he? He does open up and then crunch into it. So he
Because
knows
like Sasan, right, is massive, but he poses his back shots horrendously. Horrendous.
Yeah.
Like
he's got better over the last couple of years.
Yeah, but he's just
That could be mobility though.
Yeah, it could be.
Injuries, mobility, you don't know, do you? Yeah. Because he's great at posing, so I actually do think he would understand how to pose it. I think it's got to be some sort of injury. Or
The problem is, it's when I don't even think it's necessarily that. I think most people generically pose their lats like where they come like that and they just spread it rather than lift their chest up and open it up. I think the majority of people, if you look across the board, try and stretch it out as wide as it'll go. They concave their chest, and all you do is just make it.
Oh, what? Because they're thinking about just getting it round
as wide as they fucking can, yeah. Rather than going
really, although it's called a lat spread, it's not really what just you're looking at in the pose, is it? You're looking
no, because then you lose all the details of your rear delt, your rhomboids, everything from that side of things. You lose the thickness of your lower lats, like.
And if there's nothing in the middle showing, then no one really cares how wide it is compared to if there's so much more going on. That's the other thing.
It's like going, well done, you've given surface area. It's like here's a big field with nothing on it. Do you know what I mean? From that side of things, like it's.
So where did Jazz place in the end? I didn't actually see the finals.
Third, I think.
Second, I think.
Mate, I think I would have given it to that other dude, the fucking whatever his name is.
Did he not come third?
Yeah, I think he did because I think it was that what's his name? The black dude on the head I forgot his name now.
I looked at his profile. It's like
mate, he's put on so much size over the last few years.
His quads are crazy.
He is very good. I was on his Instagram looking at the other shows that he's done. He did the Dubai Pro with me last year.
Yeah, that's right. He trains at the warehouse gym in Dubai, I think.
Wow, those quads are outrageous.
And like from the back, he had the nicest taper from the back and the back shot. Like his lower back was so tight compared to the rest of his lats and everything. Like,
right. Yeah, tough show across the board. Like every class was really, really fucking good. To be fair,
212 was really good, and obviously Jordan Gomez, UK boy, I think he got 7th. Just missed out.
Oh, that's really good.
Just missed out on first call out.
That Martin coached him again, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone back to Martin. That's
good. Yeah, I think that's probably a good move.
He fell out with him after the last prep, and then they've made up. Well, it looks.
I know he left and went to Stefan, didn't he? Briefly.
Yeah. And then Stefan was an absolute shit show.
Oh well. Oh yeah, that's a quality shot there.
Yeah. I think Jordan just needs to get tighter. He's very bubbly, very round. And I think the leaner that Jordan's able to push his condition with the size and thickness in the hammies, everything, especially next to these 212 boys, where they're most of the time they're fucking skin beyond belief.
Yeah,
Like, I think he will only get better the tighter he gets.
Mm. Yeah, very bubbly.
And he's got a
I
really
think
nice shape to him for a
he
212 as
has. I
well.
think he could do really, really well this
So,
year. I think if he finds the right show, he could
oh
actually
yeah.
do
And
really well.
obviously, like, this is only his first one of the
Yeah,
season,
get
I
some
think.
points and potentially even win one.
It was an
And obviously,
extremely
he'll only
busy
get,
212 show, wasn't it?
yeah, very good
Oh
standard as
yeah,
well.
and the people that were in the top were
Mate,
Olympians.
mate, Meadowman look fucking class, man. And I'm surprised
So
he
it's not
didn't.
like he's against nobody. He's placing against very good, seasoned guys.
Yeah.
Top two there, look.
Meadowman's back double. Look at that, man.
Yeah,
On
he's
the
actually
far left.
he is massive. I remember seeing him in his first 212 show at the Europa Pro. That's when I was competing. He was
I was
backstage. He was
surprised
huge.
that Angel won, to be honest. I was favouring a bit of Meadowman, to be honest.
Mm.
Obviously, as well, have a UK boy. Well, yeah, UK boy, Scottish boys, Andy Scott. I
Did he
don't
do
know.
this?
Yeah, he made it to finals. I don't know where he finally placed though, off the top of my head, but he looked sick. It was his best look of the day, and I think it was his that's his final show this season.
Who's that? Sorry?
Andy Scott.
Okay.
That's
Got
it.
one.
I like Andy. He's got his own style.
Mate, he's got such an interesting looking physique, but like as soon as he poses, it just works, man. Like I've been watching Andy since he was a junior, and like he's always one of the really impressive poser. Like he has an sort of an unusual looking physique
He
structure.
he
But
actually got beat by Andrew Jack, didn't he? When Andrew Jack turned
yeah,
pro.
yeah, it was. I mean, it was
Remember that?
close. It was
And he was
close
very
in
close.
going.
I remember it. He's very good.
That was at the
Uh,
Arnold Classic, I
yeah,
think.
I remember, man. In America, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, great first season for him. Like he basically got everything that he wanted to in terms of like getting final call outs and stuff at every show.
Nice. That's good.
So yeah,
What is the rule in 212, by the way? Is it the same as open? You have to win a show, or is it points as well, or
yeah, just don't win a show, win a
just win
show.
a show? Right, okay. Cool. Right, so what should we go on to next? PCA?
BCA.
ECA was quite quiet though.
I was gonna say yeah, it was a quiet show.
Middle of the season now, isn't it? It's still a while till the next pro qualifier, so
Yeah,
we're
that's what I
gonna
mean.
die
It's
off a bit.
more, it's good that obviously they do the pro qualifier with Wales, but obviously it's still towards the end of August, isn't it? So
It's like 8 weeks away, I think now, 9 weeks
yeah,
away.
so like it's still a lot for anyone to be holding from now until like going for that.
Yeah.
You've gone too far, mate.
Is it East Anglia? What show are we on?
Yeah, East Anglia.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's this show, but you just want to look out for a junior bodybuilder or something
We
first.
haven't got. It's a first timer. He's got like goldish trunks on, I think.
We'll get
It'll be
there.
close to here.
That one there,
There we go.
that dude on the left there. John Locke, first timer bodybuilding today, and a solid first timer, mate. Straight away, big legs, good condition. I think we've been pretty good all year this year on first timers in terms of condition. I think it's been quite impressive
Yeah.
from everything that we've sort of quoted on. Like, condition's been a very good standard, which, I mean, for a first timer show and any first timer stepping on stage, I mean, I'll take my hat off you. I was not even remotely that skinned on my first show. So
Yeah, decent.
Yeah,
he
good
just
job.
As
obviously,
always, just more size, right? More
yeah,
size as he gets more experience with the sport.
I
I
would say a
think.
bit more on the focus on the back is the biggest thing to bring up. But outside of that, just keep adding on.
Yeah, just never ever hit that pose again.
Yeah, I wouldn't hit that one. Definitely not.
All the rest, spot on.
Well done.
I hate them sort of poses, mate.
Brendan won novice again.
Is this one?
Yeah. So he won. Did he win last week's? Yeah, he won last week's. Yeah, because at Hampshire. Second week on the trot, another win. I think he looks a little touch sharper than obviously last week, which is we would typically tend to expect going sort of show to show. Like I said last time, I'd just like to see Brendan challenge himself into an open class and just see where he stands and see how he
Yeah,
gets.
why not now? He's got 2 wins. Like, you
Yeah,
probably, if you do another one, you might just get another win. But what's the point in that at this point?
yeah. You
Yeah.
got 2 wins under your belt now. If you're going to plan another one, I would say just give yourself a bit more of a challenge. And
I think a lot of time people are scared to make extra steps and naturally get beaten. But I'm big on making my athletes do that if they're,
mate,
you
it's the
know,
best thing that can happen in bodybuilding. Get beaten.
sometimes you just need to go to the next category up and have a look what it can look like and what that can do for your off season and knowing what you need as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because until
Often
you
it's
get the
speculation,
comparisons,
isn't it? What
yeah,
that you're using. You kind of your coaches got to imagine what you've got to build to get to that next category. If you go do it, you can see it.
Yeah. It's almost the same mindset as I'm sure we've all come across this before. I only want to compete if I'm going to win. Like
yeah,
that
Which is what
mindset is
how
just
many
going to
people
hold you
say
back.
that I can't even when I have like consults and stuff, I hear that loads.
Yeah. Yeah. We all
I
hear
hear it
it loads.
so much.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. And like that mindset will just hold people back so fucking much.
oh yeah, because as
If
soon as
any,
it doesn't go their way, toys out the pram, get
yep.
given up, wicked.
Yep.
But it's mental because like every single coach you're speaking to that's any good, that's been experienced, we've all been through continuously being beaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all,
Like,
every single competitor in the sport, every single one has lost far more times than they've even
The
won.
bottom line
yeah,
is it doesn't actually make any difference. Like what you go and do the following week is exactly the same.
Yeah.
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 So if you
Except if
enjoy what
you,
you're
if
doing,
you,
it ain't going to really change.
except if
Yeah.
you get beaten, you'll probably be more motivated. So you'll probably have more
Honestly,
fuel.
yeah, that's actually true. So yeah, it's one of those. Go for it, and just like it's a good thing to do. I've always got respect for that. It
Classic
was
short.
nice to see Riz jump back into this show. By the way,
Oh yeah, I
um,
was I was waiting to see what show he was
so
doing.
funnily enough, right? I competed the first time I ever did a classic show. I was against Riz. My 2019, the PCA Manchester, Riz came third. Um, and I've always liked Riz's physique. I always think he's been quite suited to PCA Classic.
Yeah.
I think that's where he does stand perfectly. I know he's done well in Two Bros before, but I think it suits him really well to be in PCA. And I think he always looks good up there. Because I've seen him the other year as well. This is definitely the best Riz I've ever seen.
Mate, he's 5 kilos heavier than the last time he stepped on stage.
For sure, the best Riz I've ever seen, in fact, from a condition standpoint, and just from overall muscle, peak, everything, posing, confidence. I think it's just the best. It looks like he's just chilled, having a good time.
Mate, a lot of people, if you're not following Riz right, follow Riz because it will do you a world of good in your bodybuilding if you start listening to some of the stuff that Riz says, mate, because he is the most switched on guy. He knows you should
It's
be
very real.
prioritizing family, foundations, all of these types of things. He's like, he will call any man out, everything. And it's just, he just says it how it is. And it's just so raw and real. And he says a lot of great things. And the one thing I've really liked about Riz with this prep following it is that he didn't know when he was stepping on stage. He told Hilly, you just let me know. And anyone listening to this now, if you are able to give that ability and switch off that much and give that much control over to your coach, only I guarantee good things happen.
Yeah.
Because
And do you know what? That is when you know somebody is actually just truly enjoys the process
yeah,
Yeah.
of going through it.
Yeah.
like he's just like, Hilly, you tell me when, we'll do this. I think they tried to pull his cardio or his steps out or something the other day or something, but he loves that his 20-minute, half an hour walk every morning. So yeah, Hilly told Hilly to put that back in or whatever and adjust accordingly.
Yeah.
And it's just like he just loves the foundations. That is a busy man, by the way, that's running a fucking big supplement company that's growing massively. Do you know what I mean? Businesses, pregnant wife who's obviously little miracle baby because they didn't think they were going to be able to have a kid. And do you know what I mean? She's now pregnant and stuff. And he managing all that, looking after his wife, running a business, and just still stayed completely present in the process.
And do you know what as well? Like when he comes second, the way he went about it, the way he handles himself, just go and learn from the way that you come off. And the first thing he said was, I am so happy with how I looked because I looked the best I looked.
Yeah. Irrelevant of placing, irrelevant of anything
But it
else.
was actually genuine. You could see he did think that. He did feel like he wasn't just saying it because Riz ain't like that.
No.
You know, people sometimes just easily because they think they should say that, but they're actually gutted. you should just be happy if you've progressed like Riz has, where he's at in his own level. Do you know what I mean? Riz has been bodybuilding for fucking years, man. Like, bearing in mind he was doing this when I first started in PCA, and he's still doing it now. Like, he just does it because he loves it. This is what people need to learn from people like that, I think.
Yeah,
because
going back to the convo we just had, where people are like, "I only want to compete if I'm going to win."
like he's got more out of it than a winner.
Look how much respect we've just given him. Like, this is the longest segment so far, and he plays second because how much he's leveled up and how good his mindset is,
and his behavior, and his attitude towards the sport.
Yeah, and him continuing to do that will turn into more first places for him in the future anyway.
Yeah,
those results will come.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? If it wasn't for Mikey Jamroz, he fucking would have won. So, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. So we'll cover him. Obviously, Tim brought him in again better this week, actually.
Quads,
he looked better.
Quads, very good.
I think he was sharper. I think he just had a slightly better beat. That's wild. I think he just looked slightly better everywhere. He was very good last time, but look.
It was a last-minute show last time, I think, more so. This was a bit more planned, I think, in a sense.
He just looks that little bit more polished. I mean, he's a freak anyway, but that little bit more polished, a little bit fuller, made him look a little bit sharper. And overall, fucking mental, his physique, to be honest.
Mate,
it's very rare you'll beat that in condition, to be fair.
I can't wait to see another year of off season with Mikey and just see how big he is after another year, man. Because
once I think matches his quads, he'll be unreal.
I think he's going to grow out classic quite easily.
I think he will do, to be honest, at some point. Yeah, but I think he's got another year there.
I think he'll be a hell of a bodybuilder once he keeps adding the size.
Really good physique.
The good thing about him is he could probably push drugs, so his hair's going to go nowhere. Look at that hairline.
But I think it was quite a good match between him and Riz, though. I didn't think it was, a standout wipe the floor win. I think Riz and him did have a bit of a battle there.
I also liked Mikey's comparison in the overall as well. I was quite liking that.
Yeah, we'll get onto that. I
think he probably had quite a good shout in the overall, to be fair.
Josh, who won last week.
Oh yeah, Josh back again. I just want to see a bit more size on Josh. That's all it is. I think he's got a lovely physique, and
spoke to him in the week after because he messaged and it said like, "Cheers for the feedback, boys. Completely agree and everything." Him and he's coached by Ben Chow. They've pushed for more condition. I think he got at least another good fucking. I want to say like another 4 kilo or something pulled off him or something. So he's a lot fucking sharper.
And do you know what? I'd like to see him do actually is change some of his posing to not stand as square on. Do you know we were saying a little bit with Colsey last week is that some people when they're in their teacup poses or they've got one arm overhead and they're hitting this, they'll stand directly square. And when you see him hitting this, I think he could look 10 times better if he actually learned to angle that a little bit more. I think he makes himself look less classic than what he is because he's not posing to what his strengths would be. I'll show you what I mean by it, and we spoke about it last week. People do it all the time in classic. I think he does it in a minute. So when you do that, that's 2 front on. If I'm stood slightly side on and you do that and that's in a comparison, you'll lose. Because if someone knows how to angle themselves, if someone stood like that, that looks absolutely terrible compared to if I'm like that.
Yeah.
So it's just understanding positionings to show your strengths. I think he could be a lot better as well. He's even showing just through changing a couple of bits.
But yeah, I like his physique, and like you say, a bit more size. And as for all of us, it's the continuous adding of size. So I feel like a fucking broken record saying it, but like once he keeps filling that frame, because he is a bodybuilding tall athlete, classic tall athlete, that obviously just takes a little bit more time filling the frame. So, but I think
2 wins is very good.
2 back-to-back wins.
It is indeed.
Yeah,
carrying momentum.
40s. This is a chap I brought up last week. Remember?
Yeah, and he got the win.
Yeah, he's got a cool old school bodybuilding look to him when he hits some of his front shots.
Yeah,
this is good. Just goes to show the standard of the shows can vary that much because I think he came 4th, didn't he, last time?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
and this looks like a pretty much same physique, and then this week he's 1st. So
I think he is a little bit sharper. from
Potentially.
from last week.
But the thing is, he lost last time just from size and density, right? That's where he got beat. He didn't lose on condition last time, so it's good that he still came back better. But that's how
Oh,
much these PCA shows can vary.
Yeah.
we'll touch on it after PCA, but obviously at the IBFA show I was at, that was on the Saturday, there was a 60-year-old mate, and oh my god, he was so good.
Good. Oh, nice.
So
Love
good.
that. Right. What is it?
Uh,
50 plus?
There was no short,
yeah, there was short. Yeah, there was
no
short. There was
medium.
just one of each. This 50th place, Darren Casey, peeled, mate. Compared to the guy that came second, I think I prefer the guy's structure and everything that came second, but Darren was in a lot more better condition.
Yeah, he's fat free.
Yeah, he's completely peeled.
That is a really dark tan.
Yeah, I'm assuming he probably did it himself as opposed to PCA.
Or he is quite tanned.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think obviously just structurally, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's bodybuilding 50s, do you know what I mean? So it's going to be, we're going to have some skin and bits and bobs here and structurally bits. But on whole, he's pretty well muscled. Obviously, his legs are fairly holding some good size, and obviously, his skin beyond belief. I think it's just obviously structurally, he's just obviously there's only so much you can do, so to
Yeah.
speak. But he got the win, so at the end of the day, who gives a fuck?
Right.
Win's a win.
Go a bit further down. The guy in the red trunks, bodybuilding short. Go up further. Sorry.
Oh,
Keep going there.
oh
Red.
yeah, him.
Yeah. So this is the one that everyone was commenting on, thinking it was disability to start with because of the way he walked on.
Shit, look at those quads.
But he's actually bodybuilding short. I think he was literally just one in each class. So I think they put him and Ben to compare against each other at the same time.
Right.
Because there was only one in medium, which was obviously Ben as well. But great bodybuilding short look, heavily muscled, good condition.
Mm.
Get rid of the Conor McGregor swagger disability walk to start with.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that was.
I mean, it's good he's enjoying it though.
Oh
He's,
yeah, of
he's
course, yeah.
fucking loving it.
Yeah, there is enjoying it, Matt, and then there's like weird things.
But yeah, the only thing I would say for Richie in terms of just going on and keep improving, just keep pushing more condition through the back, like pretty peeled through the
Yeah,
front,
yeah, yeah.
just a little bit sharper through the rear. Get that lower back in more, get those glutes in more.
He's good though. He is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was going to say improvements wise for like the off season, I would just say back's a focus in terms of bringing that up.
Yeah. Practice on the treadmill you're walking.
Toe to heel, toe to heel.
Right.
Then the lump that is Ben Diesel, or Ben Bogdanovs, but we all know him by Ben Diesel. And
He is walking. He looks like he can't be bothered to be there.
to be honest,
He
though,
probably can't.
if you were the only one in your class and you know that you're the only one in your class and you've come for this show, you probably wouldn't be asked either. Do you know what I mean? From
Yeah,
that sort of thing.
fair.
This is also just a warm-up show for Ben. I know they're fully focusing on obviously Two Bros and the IFBB Pro card later on in the year. So this is just a warm-up show. So obviously, like Ben is going to be more skin than this by the time obviously he hits the regional and obviously pro qualifier for the Two Bros. I think I said it in the chat. There's probably not a single person that will beat Ben at PCA outside of pro standard in bodybuilding. So the reality is, whatever show Ben's going to step on, he's probably going to be the overall champion at PCA in the amateurs at any sort of regional. Where Ben's physique is, it's going to be NPC, higher standard shows that are going to sort of push him more so than any of these types of shows are.
Yeah.
He's definitely more balanced than he was the last time he was stepping on stage. He's already, I would say, more conditioned than the last time he was stepping on stage. Obviously, working with Christian now. Ben's, if you've ever seen Ben in person, man, his arms are just some of the most wildest things you've ever seen in your life. But that's what sort of sometimes, what overpowers his upper body. So it's just bringing his chest up to sort of help balance those arms out, keep filling out the back. But obviously he's got big old legs on him. He's a big old thick old lad. So yeah, there's no chance he wasn't getting beaten at any PCA show, in my opinion, to be honest. Like
He won a PCA overalls last year as well. Like no,
Yeah, he did.
Saxon. He's
Just
a
turned up for it.
Saxon champion last year when
He
he.
did, because he messaged me and said, "Why are you on the poster for the Saxon?" And I won it. I want to be on the poster. But I don't know.
Because
That's
you've got a face for radio like me, Ben.
funny. He actually beat.
I'm British champion and I've never been on a single fucking poster.
Oh, mate. Oh, buddy.
That's gutting, bro.
Maybe that's why our software keeps cutting your face out of the podcast,
Mate,
mate. You're
it's a
not pretty
face
enough
only
to
a
be on
it's a face only a mother could love.
it. Ben actually beat Joe last year. Do you remember that at the regional?
Yeah,
And then Joe went
then
on
Joe
to beat
beat
him
him.
to take the pro card. Yeah,
Yeah, that was actually a fun set of shows to watch.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
it was the condition side of things. So figure the lovely lady Cassia that won toned went on to win it again this week.
Yeah.
As I said last time, just unreal structure, shape, condition, size. She's literally the epitome for me of what toned
She's
is.
gonna win this year.
She could
I
probably go all year and no one would ever beat her.
in all honesty, mate, I completely agree. Like I
And
didn't
she
see,
can probably easily hold it, looking at
yeah,
her.
yeah. In all honesty, I there wasn't a single person at the universe that I would say would beat her. And obviously I haven't seen anyone yet. So if she carried on, the only problem is like what she's going to do from this point here, because it's like I would love her to be British champion, but if that's in October,
Just stop now then for a bit, I would, and then
yeah,
you
like
know.
that's probably what I would sort of be suggesting if I was a coach. Is like let's try and downtime this, have a bit of a sort of maintenance phase, see if we can improve a little bit, wash some stress off the body, and then go down again.
Depends on the athlete though, doesn't it? Like this kind of
Yeah,
condition for some people could hold it okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that might be a Monday to Friday look. Do you know what I mean? From
she
that
ain't
side of
even
things, like,
prepped.
yeah, we don't know. Because the problem is obviously we've got pro qualifier coming up, but obviously you can't get a pro card in toned, and obviously so that's the Wales. So the title that you want is British champion or you want universe champion, and obviously it's just missed out on obviously universe, and then still. Wanted to talk about the girl in second actually in the blue bikini because um, I personally think she was athletic condition and a really nice look. She just maybe not as sized. I'm surprised she didn't get moved in all honesty with because of how lean she actually is. But I'm assuming from a size perspective, maybe. And also the fact she never stays on her legs really, but when she
Right.
does tense her legs, mate, they are shredded.
I wonder if she didn't tense them on purpose to try and stay intoned.
Maybe. But in all honesty, if she'd gone into athletic, she probably would have won athletic over the other lady. And obviously on that back pose, she needs to scoop up and open those lats out rather than condensing them down.
And push the glutes back more.
Yeah.
Thrusting the hips forwards is always going to create this problem here.
Just to tighten those glutes up. But yeah, compared to the girl in athletic, I would say that she would have beat her, to be honest. I would say that she was a little bit more muscled, but not as conditioned as she was in toned.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So it's just obviously with this, Rebecca, congratulations, obviously winning. I think she was the only one in it. So just condition through the legs, more condition needed will be the only improvements that she can make really at this point.
Moving through the shots well. I like the doubts. I do see what you mean, Josh. I do agree actually. From what I've seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
definitely agree. Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like that last girl, if she had gone into athletic, I think she would have
yeah,
won. So
To be honest, if anyone's got any girls in toned, just
yeah, just
move them out.
don't just if you see whatever show she's doing, just move.
Yeah. Right,
Uh,
men's physique. So, right, where are we starting with? It doesn't look like there was any juniors to start with. So we had the Masters, Jake Taylor. So I actually helped pose Jake, and he picked up the posing really, really quickly. We only had one session,
yeah,
so I can't
Jake's
really claim him
Jake
as.
sounds.
Yeah, he's a
I've,
nice guy. He's from our neck of the woods, isn't he? So
yeah, I've been helping him here there over the years.
he's a nice guy. And in all honesty, like his back shot, I told him this when
Mate,
we
his
had our
back is
session.
ridiculous.
he looks young for a Masters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's very. And the thing is, I saw him maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago, and he said he sharpens up quick, and he really fucking does because he was nowhere near this condition like 2.5 weeks ago.
No,
He gets peeled very, very quickly.
quick.
Yeah, back size is very good, nice width. There's good amount of density there. I still think there's quite a bit he can do with opposing, but considering we only had one session, I think he did really well. And yeah, he
Yeah.
went on to win the overall this day, which is very, very cool because that's his first sword.
I was having a conversation with him after the show, and I was saying that, like, mate, we can 100% get you a Masters Pro card, I think.
This year, I personally think he needs more size.
Depends who rocks up, though.
Yeah, I don't think he. I think he does need a bit more.
I think he's good enough from the back, but then
Yeah.
there's seven other poses.
Oh,
Uh,
of course.
And
I
the
think on that
master standard at these
on that
shows.
front shot, if he didn't have himself so wide and he narrowed that up and get his delts popping a little bit more, he will make his upper look obviously a bit bigger. His current
It's
look a
not
bit,
that he's good; it's that the standard is actually crazy
yeah,
and will be
Masters is
crazy.
really, yeah, yeah. I
but
agree. I think it's the highest standard probably out of all the classes. Mate, sometimes you do get a short men's physique guy, which is really fucking good, but Masters is very competitive. So yeah, I'd say he does need a bit more size first, but he's got the potential to get it
Agreed.
100%.
Agreed.
and obviously based on the universe, they like a man that is that skinned
Mm.
and
Yeah,
doesn't fit criteria.
they do like that. So right, the short class. I wanted to give this guy came second, but I wanted to give him some time on the show because I think he's actually got a lot of potential. I really like his structure. He's got a wicked delts, and he actually does something very, very clever with his posing. I don't know if it's intentional. I like to think it's intentional, but watch what he does here. See that?
Yeah, covers his lower back.
And you'll see why in a minute when he transitions round. He see these wrinkles here. Tries to cover it up, so like it makes him look a lot less conditioned, and I think it is what actually cost him this in this
Yeah.
class because he is very, very good.
I was going to say structurally, size-wise,
I think
shape,
he's really good.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have been close for the judges, to be honest. But yeah, I just thought that was quite clever. You don't see that often because that's when the wrinkles were showing the most, as he's transitioning. As he's in the back double, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
So this guy took the win. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. How would you guys pronounce that?
And Pam.
Anne Pam. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, so he is one of my clients, and I could tell he's posed by
I
him straight away.
I prefer the other guy.
I'm going second place guy.
Sorry.
Yes, yes. Obviously, I want to be loyal to my client because he coaches him, but I kind of think the same. But again, we weren't there in person,
I'm not
so
saying that he's bad. He's good,
No,
but
yeah. And if
it's
he was more peeled, he'd be even better. But I would say that if we're saying on a condition guy from the last guy, I'm looking at this guy going, hmm,
and
PCA
even when you're saying
do
about his back, I thought the other guy's back
yeah.
is still better condition than his back.
PCA do really like this kind of look though. He's like obviously a much smaller, less detailed version of like Gerald and Phil. The way he moves in the shots, the way he flows in the
I love the fact
posing.
he's popped that shoulder perfectly though on that.
I think a lot of it is posing, his confidence, the way his
Yeah.
charisma, like is helping him a lot.
So Cams is my client basically, and if
I've
Cams
seen him on stage. This guy.
yeah, if Cams wasn't his coach, he wouldn't have got the win. I will say that.
Yeah.
This guy would not have got this win if Cams wasn't posing.
Coaching him, posing him. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So they did a good job, right? So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
good. They managed to
nice.
take the win
Because
there.
like he's one of the guys that he's consistently seeing that pop and it doesn't look too far out. Everything balances across that top line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, so on to tool. Does chap take the tool? No. Oh yeah, weirdly there's no reel for the tool class winner, but I'll briefly show you in the pose down. It's this guy here back here.
Oh yeah, I've seen him at
Yeah, his name's
multiple
Johnny
shows.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know why they didn't do a reel for him, but
He's actually quite good, Matt. You might want to go on his profile and review him because I think he's trying to get a pro card and stuff.
okay. I watched his clips in the
I,
pose down.
I think he's good. I think he's just a bit thick through the waist for men's physique.
That's what I picked up in both pose downs. There's a bit too much distension going on for me. when
Yeah.
especially when he's transitioning between the
It
shots.
feels like, do you know, when someone's tried to downsize a bit and come into men's physique, or they're a bit like they're trying to be the biggest guy in the class from being in another class. I feel like he's more classic or bodybuilding than he is.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say he's classic.
I wouldn't say he's classic, but I'd say he's more classic than he is men's physique.
Yeah, I'd say he's a bodybuilder.
But he is a bodybuilder. Maybe he should just do a bodybuilding category.
what's his
He's
legs
big.
like?
I was actually,
He's got some size, and you can see in his shorts he's actually got good quads as well. Yeah, I think do a bodybuilding category. I mean, he won, so it's hard to say that, any. But
I mean, there, yeah, of course he looks a bit blocky there.
it's because the waist is as thick as the legs and the quads. It's all kind of, but he's got a lovely midsection, which carries him in the class, I guess.
He's like a Ross Hume. He's like between.
You can see how he's trying to pose. Is that immobile as well? Like, that's not how you're meant to sit in that pose.
He also, I think this is what really cost him the overall. His back shots in the pose down, like he was pinching real bad. You'll see it. You'll see it here. Because density wise, he's obviously got more muscle than any of them. But there's that distension I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then you look at the other guys; they're just a lot tighter. And then when he hits his rear shot here, which condition's good, look at that,
Yeah, he's not opening up at all.
just pinching. So I think posing is what obviously cost him. And then the short class winner, his posing was very good, and he got him the win. So that's how much of a difference it can make, you know.
I don't think he's men's physique. I think that waist's too thick.
Mm. Right, so he's got to grow a lot to go straight to open. Then is what we're saying.
Sorry to ruin your rest of your season.
Sorry, no, I think he's got a good physique, and obviously he's shredded. He's in condition. I actually think he's. I mean,
but at the end of the day, it comes down to are you criteria? That's competitive bodybuilding.
If he really wants to stay in men's physique, he's going to have to do a lot with his posing. And there are certain things you can do to obviously control that distension as well, and just come in with a much tighter waist.
You also don't know whether he's been like loading heavy or whether he just fed into the show. Like, I would never load heavy on a men's physique because you're just like
exactly that, bro. Like, honestly, like obviously this has nothing to do with him, but sometimes when I've taken over preps, their old coaches would be loading really fucking heavy with insulin and things like that into a show, and you do not want to be doing that as a men's physique competitor
because you might shift the fluid out of your stomach, but you sort of shift the food out your stomach eventually, but you're going to be left with probably some residue of like water, and you're never going to be that sharp and like.
It's a completely different class. You can't.
This is not the point of the class. Like,
you got to be peaking these guys a lot differently than you would have.
Again, criteria.
Yeah.
Does that cover that show? That pretty much covers it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you want to go over your win at IBFA?
Yeah, quickly have a look at.
Yeah, because is it the last show of the season, Josh?
Yeah, last show of the season for Reese.
Yeah,
I threw a McDonald's in him going into the overalls as well. I was like, "Fuck it, see what happens."
The winner was that guy.
Yeah,
he looked really good there, actually.
Yeah, that was covered him in hot stuff. He was fucking like, he was like, "Josh, it's burning." I was like, "Good, shut up."
Working, keep it on.
Yes, this was. I think this was. Yeah, well, no. I think that might have been actually the bleeding into when he won class 3.
Right.
I tell you what, right? I'm very obviously I'm going to be biased, but the shots I posted, I was just like of him in like the overall and things like that next to Guy and stuff. Mate, I think Reese had him a lot of shots. Obviously, Guy's just a bigger guy, like, but Reese looked fucking really good next to him, man.
I like this guy as well, by the way. I know we're not talking about
Tyvon. Yeah, Tyvon's sick, mate. I was speaking.
Yeah, I was going to say about him. Was he classic?
Yeah, he won the classic tour. He's jumped in like 11 weeks ahead of his first show and just won the show.
Is he natural?
He's not going to be natural after this year, though.
Hey, Finally.
Yeah.
He's gonna be one to watch. One to watch. Because
He
he's
was the
got
one that
really
asked. He was the one that asked us that question, like, what was our first cycles or something, the fucking episodes back or something like that.
Ah,
he's got really nice posing as well.
Yeah. If you go on my photo with Reese there should be more photos in that one.
This one? No.
No, that one. And then if you go across,
No, that's it.
oh, just that, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, on the go on the see if you can go on the IBFA page a sec. I want to see if we can find this 60-year-old mate because I've told him to go and compete in the PCA Masters, and he was like, "Yeah, but they don't do 60s." I said, "Bro, you could beat the 40s, so don't worry about that."
What do we think of Guy?
I want Guy to enter higher level shows.
I want him to commit to an off season and
Yeah,
grow into open and do pro
Guy
shows.
is Guy, isn't he? Guy does what Guy does.
Yeah.
he's been around for so fucking long because we were talking about backstage when obviously he's in that photo with the classic 2018 Dean White, Josh Kinsley Clough, like Tim Aspinall, the photo that's like blown up over Saxons. Um, he's got a good physique, but yeah, like you say, I want him to get out of shape a little bit, send it a little bit, get a bit bigger, and get back to PCA.
He
Stop,
just he just
stop
does
ruining it. Stop ruining all the days of all these lower athlete shows.
he just does a cut for his cruises that he goes on and then jumps
Yeah,
on the show as well, doesn't he? That's
yeah.
how he rolls. Yeah.
He looks like that all year round, doesn't he? So, see if I can go on that IBF page and see if I can find this 60-year-old mate. Because
I'm on the page now, and this is it.
yeah, so keep rolling down. Oh, is it not on there?
I think that's it, bro.
Oh,
Uh,
I took a photo of it.
Any of these?
is he him in the
No,
red shorts?
no, he's got blue trunks on. That, by the way, that Polish dude, right? The one I think this is Pages. Apparently, he's done 56 shows. There you go, 56 shows.
Fair play.
This
All
is
with
the 60 year
IBFF.
old. This is the 60-year-old dude. Whether you can fucking see him or not. Oh,
Nah,
fuck.
can't see him on there.
Can I send it to you on Instagram? Will that bring it up?
Uh, no, we're gonna have to leave him. Right, what else is there?
Then obviously there
Um,
was the Nabba World
there was
Championships.
the Nabba. Do you know what? Right, we'll go on and give that George a shout out because he's 15 and he went and improved for a show, got more peeled, and then won this. And I think at 15, like that's pretty mad. And he's been doing some podcasts and stuff, and he says he wants to be a pro open bodybuilder and fair fucking play for like
Um,
young lads actually aspiring to be in the sport, competing in teams, getting a bit of a feel for it. You know, knowing that they want to do it. What's his name? George something or other.
yeah, he's gone all over social media, and
He's like a big social media guy, but I've met him and he's a real nice kid.
yeah,
I think
He's
he
got
actually watches the podcast.
he's got to
yeah.
make the most of it because he's not allowed to use social media, is he, for next year?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
So his time is limited. Mind you, he should be 16 next year, so he's allowed to use it again.
But yeah, man, like I just think that's great that we've got that's becoming a thing. I think he could be a really positive influence. People like that.
Have they got an Instagram page? Sorry, I can't. Like,
George,
no, the worlds or whatever we're covering.
Should just be
no,
on the Nabba, but they haven't only
they
they've just done
don't.
the talks.
They haven't been
That
doing.
that dude that won the overall at PCA, he won the bodybuilding world championship.
In fairness, though, I'm a bit. I should have gone and done that.
What was the prize money? $1,000 again.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice. What would you have spent $1,000 on?
Hookers and cocaine.
don't know. It'd be something for the gym. Anything, any prize money is just going in the gym. So maybe a leg extension.
But yeah, that guy dude, the big tall classic bodybuilding tall dude, he won the bodybuilding.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play. It was always going to be a bodybuilder, wasn't it? That's going to win the
Yeah,
overall,
yeah.
for sure.
Well,
Cool. Right, I think that's it then, guys, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it is this week, boys. Short one.
Nice.
I
Awesome.
can't wait for the big end of the season, man, when everything starts getting real competitive and the standard starts getting ridiculous, man.
From the 22nd of August, I'm at a show every weekend until end of November. That's how busy it is.
I've got my mine's all end of season basically. It's all coming towards that like section between September and November.
Yeah. Gets a
Mental.
little bit quiet now, doesn't it, over summer, like July and August. It dies down a little bit.
I'm at the first. Is any of you boys at the first timers next week?
I'm at Natty's on Sunday.
Right.
My next show is Pure Elite, actually. First time at Pure Elite.
The guy I've got in first timers is taking off about £90
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
for this show. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Completely changed his life entirely. Probably one of the maddest like coaching experiences I've had with someone I actually didn't think was possible to get him on stage, and we've managed to do it.
What class?
Bodybuilding short.
Nice. All right.
He's got striated glutes.
Love it.
Yes.
He's got a bit of loose skin, but with it's tiny bit. And do you know what? Fuck it. He's lost that. He's peeled.
Yeah.
See, that's the wins, mate. Regardless of what happens, that's a fucking win. Do you know what I mean?
I'm so excited to go to watch it. I'm absolutely buzzing about it because it's the Gasmark 10 show, and obviously I'm a sponsored athlete, but with that, there's no way I'm going to the Gasmark show. I can't. I'm too buzzing about this.
Yeah, that'd be very fucking cool. Well, good luck, and we'll recap it next week.
Nice one, boys.
All right.
Catch you later.
Catch you later.